Welcome back to the channel. Football lovers, and especially fans of the SuperFalcons of Nigeria, the pride of Africa and one of the greatest forces in women's football. This weekend, across the globe, Nigerian women were making history on the pitch once again. From Saudi Arabia to France, and from England to everywhere in between, our SuperFalcons players were putting in world-class performances that had fans cheering, pundits applauding, and opponents shaking their heads in disbelief. We've seen goals, assists, penalty heroics, defensive brilliance, and jaw-dropping saves. But the question is, who were the top performers this weekend? Today, we're counting down the top 4 SuperFalcons performers of the weekend. This is not just about stats, but also about impact, story, and the way these players keep raising the Nigerian flag high every single time they step on the pitch. So, get ready for an inspiring ride through resilience, talent, and passion as we celebrate Ashley Plumptre, Asisat Oshoala, Rasheedat Ajibade, and Chiamaka Nnadozie. For Ashley Plumptre, Al Ittihad, Saudi Arabia. To assist in Al Ittihad's thrilling win. Plumptre has reinvented herself in Saudi Arabia, bringing European experience and proving her versatility. Plumptre's name has become synonymous with determination. Born in Leicester, raised in the English system, she could easily have pursued a career with the Lionesses. But instead, she chose to embrace her Nigerian heritage and represent the SuperFalcons, a decision that has turned her into a role model for millions. This weekend, she reminded us why she's so valuable. Not only is she solid at the back, but she also steps forward with vision. To assists from a defender is no small feat. It shows intelligence, composure, and the courage to join the attack. In a league that is still growing, her presence elevates standards, inspiring younger African players to believe they can shine anywhere. Her assists were not just passes, they were statements of intent. Nigeria's defenders can attack, and Nigeria's players can thrive on any stage. 3 assists at Oshoala Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia. Scored a crucial penalty, showing composure under pressure. Oshoala continues to deliver, no matter where she plays. Asisat Oshoala doesn't just score goals, she makes history. From humble beginnings in Ikorodu, Lagos, to becoming a global superstar at Barcelona and now Saudi Arabia, she's carried Nigeria's pride on her shoulders. This weekend, under the bright lights of the Saudi Women's Premier League, Oshoala stepped up when her team needed her most. The pressure was immense, her side had lost control of the game, the opposition fans were loud, and every eye in the stadium was on her. But she buried the penalty with confidence, reminding us why she's nicknamed the Akbar Baller. Even beyond the penalty, her presence transformed the match. Defenders panicked when she had the ball, her movements created space for teammates, and her leadership drove Al Hilal to a thrilling 4-3 victory. What makes Oshoala's story inspiring is not just her goals, it's her consistency. Season after season, country after country, she proves that talent, hard work, and belief can break barriers. To Rasheedat Ajibade, Paris Saint-Germain, France. Registered her first assist for PSG in their 5-2 victory over Nantes. A dream start in Paris, proving she belongs at one of Europe's elite clubs. Rasheedat Ajibade, the soon-to-be girl from Nigeria, is known for her colorful hair, tireless work rate, and fearless spirit. At Atletico Madrid, she made waves as one of the most versatile forwards in Spain. Now, at PSG, one of the most glamorous clubs in Europe, she has already made her mark. Her assist against Nantes wasn't just about the pass, it was about the confidence to take responsibility in a star-studded squad. She showed composure, accuracy, and vision, linking up perfectly to help her teammates score. But beyond the stats, Ajibade's performance symbolized something bigger, the arrival of another Nigerian superstar in a European powerhouse. She's not just there to participate, she's there to dominate. Her pressing, her link-up play, her constant movement, all of it showed that PSG didn't just buy a player, they signed a fighter. One Chiamaka Nnadozie, Brighton and Hove Albion, England. Kept her team alive with world-class saves, continuing her rise as one of the top 5 goalkeepers in the world. She's becoming Nigeria's safest pair of hands on the global stage. At just 23 years old, Chiamaka Nnadozie has become a global sensation. From saving penalties at the FIFA Women's World Cup to being ranked among the best goalkeepers in the world, her journey is nothing short of inspiring. This weekend in England's Women's Super League, she once again proved why Brighton invested in her. Reports of her clean sheet and player of the match awards underline her impact, but even when her team was under pressure against giants like Manchester City, she stood tall with multiple saves that kept Brighton competitive. Her confidence, her ability to read the game, and her reflexes make her not just a goalkeeper, but a leader. Fans love her, teammates trust her, and opponents fear her. What's most inspiring is how Nnadozie carries herself, humble, hardworking, and passionate about representing Nigeria. She's not just Brighton's goalkeeper, she's Africa's wall of steel. This weekend has reminded us that the SuperFalcons are not just African champions, they are global icons. From Plumptre's creativity in Saudi Arabia, to Oshoala's composure under pressure, to Ajibade's rise in Paris, to Nnadozie's heroics in England. Everywhere you look, Nigerians are shining. And the most beautiful part? They are inspiring a new generation of girls back home who now believe that with talent and hard work, they too can play in the biggest stadiums in the world. The SuperFalcons are not just footballers, they are symbols of hope, resilience, and excellence.